Request rearming.
Copy.
Uh, 124, check, Bill.
Yeah, copy. You receiving?
Yep, receiving.
Rearming complete.
I didn't even see a taxi.
Well, I can't get voice attack to behave itself at the moment. So I'm going to push buttons and stuff.
Might need some afterburner.
Sorry, I didn't realise you were taxiing with. I could have sworn you was in the air. Or... We wouldn't have needed afterburn. I would have got up in the air.
Yeah, in Germany.
I need that long to work out how to use weapons. I don't remember how to set so.
What are you trying to do? Set for anti-air mode? For the missiles?
So I might be slowly remembering. Hang on. I'm gonna throw running about 7,300. No idea which way they are. I think they're back over this way, isn't it?
Yeah, if we straighten out, we should be on course with them. So if you look on your left MFB, if you push the top left button, it'll put the range up to 80. I believe that's them we can see on radar, but I think the 120 is most effective when you fire from about 20, so we'll just get up nice and close.
I got radar lock. think I got right. I can't remember what the audio cues are for 120. When it goes with a small circle like that, does it mean I've got a lock? Oh no, they just disappeared.
Negative. You'll know you have a lock because you'll have like a graph on the right hand side where it essentially shows your range.
Hit a bomb crater. I hope it hasn't damaged my undercarriage. I did look and didn't see it.
That must be you over there, which is why it's got 16 underneath.
Negative, I'm right behind you.
Get out in a minute and take a
who's
quick
that?
look.
That's probably the KC-130 you're picking up.
Right.
Well, it looks okay.
Why?
Got a lock on one, but we are way too far out.
Wait, it seems like I've got something locked, but I don't.
Yeah, I'm looking at your screen, you've got it locked, it's not going to show anything major because obviously that's being too far away, but you do have a lock.
Well, I think I've locked the KC-130, but I think I've got multiple targets locked, but I don't know how to switch between which one is selected.
Right, okay. Yeah, I'm still starting to gain and lose luck with them.
I've got a visual on that dot. So I'm just going to pull around a little bit.
Yeah, I'm a bit further right of you, I'm sort of following them, I'm just following the lock.
Yeah, see, they won't. You know, I can't get a lock on them there. But I did.
That's the other thing, I don't know if it's necessarily like something you're doing wrong, because there's certain aircraft or certain times I can't get a lock on them either.
No, I just realised what it was. I had the stick on the wrong mode.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you should see like a square with like a weird like star sign in the middle.
Yeah, I've got that. So I got the star sign, the little graph thing. I don't know what you meant by that necessarily.
So when we get to a closer range, so when the radar switches over to 20 nautical miles, that bar is gonna open up, and that essentially shows your range. So there's like the first line is sort of like maximum shooting distance, and then the middle line there's almost like a box. That box is like your if you fly within there, you're like guaranteed a kill.
I think the cloud has seemed to have an impact on it as well. I'll start drifting above the cloud or firing a little bit cloud level so that they're in between me and the target, then I lose lock.
Potentially.
Okay, So I've got expanding circle.
Yeah, that just means you're getting closer and you're getting ready to the point of fire. And also, because if you just want to start climbing, the higher you go, you increase your launch range.
Yeah, you also get, there's a word for that. It's where you use gravity to make the missile less avoidable.
I need to get so scientific. Firing one just to see what happens.
Apparently I'm not firing anything though because I left my master arm.
Hit one.
Hi Steg, no comms. Does that mean you can't speak but you can hear, or neither?
Not necessarily going to get a response to that one if he can't hear you.
Yeah, it does have that disadvantage. Polishing off the artillery to the southwest.
Okay.
Yeah, they're dispersed now, so now we should get shots off, no problem.
Well, I probably would have got a shot before if I had turned my master arm on.
Not all the time, there are certain times that does tend to help.
I'm not getting any radar contacts now, full stop. Are they below the cloud or above?
Change your range to 10.
Right now, question is that you?
I am getting RWR warnings, so probably.
Utterly southwest of the airfield is gone.
1 to you down, I'm turning and diving.
I feel like I'm way too close, but nothing's... Is it? Oh, it's a sustained press, that's why. Missile. I don't think that missile is going where I think it's going. It went up, but it's not going back down again.
Alright, I'm on the missiles. Took 2 down, so the other 2 are yours.
Damn it, that is...
There's one off just to our east, and there's one north of us. I see you So if you turn left, you should see one pop up.
Figures as I'm turning right. I got four off in the distance, but they're not them, are they?
Negative. You're not looking at. You might be looking at other ones that are potentially on the ground at the airfield or something. I don't know. But negative.
No, I can see four targets in the air.
That's weird.
Unless they're the 109s, maybe.
Potentially.
No, they're not. They're aircraft that aren't marked on the map. What the hell's that about?
They're potentially scuds firing.
No, these are low level. They're flying straight under the cloud. Okay, I've got something locked. I just don't know what it is. Are you being pinged, Karen?
Negative. I should be off to your far right, so I should be out of your lock range.
Yeah, I'm not getting the expanding circle again, though. But it looks like I'm just going to fly past them.
At that point, just fire. You're within like 20, so you can just let one off and see what happens.
No, they're just going...
That's looking good. I'm on F6, it's looking good.
Oh, I see.
You were further away than I thought, so it went up to try and make up for it.
Right.
It might run out of steam because it's cold, but we'll see.
I can't actually... I'm on F6, but I can't see where it's heading.
Yeah, it's starting to slow down now.
I don't know the range to what I've got locked.
From there you should be able to fire.
That looks better. Don't know. Oh, that was it. Damaged. Not an actual kill.
No, depending where you hit them, they normally take like 2 for some reason. you got left?
I have one.
Oh, there's one more, so it's perfect.
I'll see you.
If you can see my flares, he's right here.
You're joking. See your flares. I don't even know where you are.
Behind you.
Okay, gotcha. This is where I find I've locked you, but
09 final 08.
Roger.
Got damage, just announcing it in case Steggy is around. Oh no, he can't respond, but he might not even hear me, I don't know. I've got damage. So,
Getting multi-keyed downs on push talk, not sure who that was.
yeah, I suspect it's Steggy. Maybe he's testing, or maybe he's just trying to get attention. I'm not sure. I mean, whoever it is, we're seeing the mic be keyed, but we're not hearing voice. For anyone that needs to know, I'm currently on the runway. Bad landing, they shot out one of my tyres, but I've got a feeling my landing gear got damaged before I took off. I hit a bomb crater. I looked, didn't see it, and I hit it, and I've got a feeling it caused damage. So when I came down, the gear leg, which is on the correct side to have hit that crater, when I looked back and saw it, that gear leg had collapsed. So it could be that I sustained damage to the gear that meant it couldn't take a landing.
Okay, so whereabouts on the runway are you currently?
I'm just onto the runway on the south edge. I don't know whether to repair here or just respawn. Are you needing to come in?
I was just sort of lining up, but if you're on the southern edge, then I can just keep to the northern edge.
08 or 26?
26.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, you should be landed before you get to me anyway, because I am up the other end. Sort of near the threshold, or just beyond the threshold from the takeoff point of view. I'm just beyond the threshold. Between the threshold and the first taxiway. No, the intermediate taxiway. So we'll watch Lexor come in. Nice landing, Lexor.
It's a bit heavy.
It looked okay from my angle, but I'm a bit up, so I wouldn't have seen if you dug into the concrete.
Right.
I'm on your left now. I'm to the left side of the centre marker. Just beyond the rubber tyre marks.
Let's see. Oh right, so you're in like the middle of the left lane rather than the left edge as such.
Yeah, I thought I was more closer to the left edge, but yeah, now I see it. It's it's in the middle of that lane. Really.
Yeah.
So just respawn. So that's Lexor, just come in. He and Undead have been off on a mission.
Something crashed earlier on.
Steggy did.
Aha, that'll be parts of his machine then I can see on the floor.
It could be, but I didn't think he crashed in that area. But no, I thought he crashed sort of north of the main runway. So these bits, I don't know. Although they do look a bit spit though, don't they? Yeah. Yeah, that's bits of a Spitfire wing. Yeah.
Alright, lads. So if you push list on your just underneath your HUD, then push RCL, and there should be like a scan interrogation menu that pops up on the right. Push 6, and then push enter. And what you should then see is M4A, and then bracket 6. That basically means if you, for example, in that situation, lock me up, and then push left TMS, like quickly up short, as long as I have my M4 set up, it'll basically say, okay, I'm friendly, and mark me green.
Yeah, interesting. Okay.
So it's not fully decked out. From what I saw, not everything's fully like mod simulated, so half of it's done for you. But as long as we have code, so basically the M4 is mode 4 and A means key A. So as long as we're reading code 4 key A to each other, it'll mark you as friendly. Also, remember when we were doing A10 F16 stuff and you were talking about not being able to see me, like you can see the other A10s around, like with the helmet display? It turns out for data link, it's only a shade between F16s and F18s, so that's why you couldn't see me.
Figured. Oh, figures. Alright, I'm rearmed, so I'll
Ghetto Zebras. Hey there, Bill.
Hi, Ghetto.
Chief, connect ground air supply. Copy. Ground air supply is now connected. Disconnect ground air supply. Copy. Ground air supply is now disconnected.
Ghetto Zebras. They'll be in just a moment.
Okay, sir. Hello, that must be Steggy I'm looking at. I need to sort my radio out, although I don't think his one's working anyway.
Ghetto Zebras. Is Stig here?
Yes, he is. He's in a spit. I was in a spit earlier. I've just jumped in an A7 to remind myself. But yes, Steg is alongside me at the moment. Quick radio check, just in case. Steg, are you receiving me? That sounds so nice.
kind of, like, I'm pretty sure I'm seeing you on radar, and then I don't know if it shouldn't be dropping in chat, but there's like little streaks of like 20 contacts.
Right. Hello. That sounds like I just got locked.
Yeah, I'm looking at you, I'm doing the IFF. It's not doing exactly what I thought it would, but...
Four 9 LA7, 26 for taking.
Roger. I think I just saw contacts. I think that is them chaff flaring or chaffing.
What away?
My target that I was following has disappeared.
Splash, damage, no kill.
Now I see a trailer 4, but that's probably... Need to get some buttons mapped so that I can change my range.
Oh yeah, I've got eyes on the next batch. damage. Let's see.
I should use that. I can try that interrogate.
I want to watch a video on it because I kind of was like reading about it from Chuck's guide, which is helpful. I feel like this video will help me understand it more because it's kind of like reading and interpreting it in your own way. I could be maybe doing something wrong still. So if I can see how people do it, it'll be easier to kind of.
Yeah.
One away. Flash just damaged. In theory. Really came off the key.
I think I've got you.
Copy. Rearming complete.
Actually, like, again, it's another thing I need a video for.
Oh, that did it.
Alright, I don't know about you, I don't have anything else to fight it, so I'm going to RTV. Alright, I'll let you have some fun then.
Request navigation assistance.
Be advised, we have Hines heading into the airfield at Monster.
Copy that, thank you.
When you were talking about those streaks coming off of where you thought the TUs were, I think that was their chaff.
Well, it's coming off of you too, but I don't believe you were, unless you're in auto mode, I don't believe you were firing chaff.
Apparently I'm in manual, but thought I put it on.
Yeah, so that's the thing, you weren't firing chaff, and it was doing the same thing, because I assumed it was chaff at first, but with you doing it, that doesn't make sense. seconds.
Copy that. I'm up 08, but I'll be airborne before I reach you, I think.
That's wonderful to land through.
Yeah, I'm going for the BTRs east of the airfield.
It's a shame that when you call ATC, it prefixes everything with player regardless of who requested it.
Yeah.
BTRs to the east of the airfield are now neutralised.
Nice.
Yeah, I've done the landing and the taxi and everything, and I was just stuck at parking, and I don't get any other options to do anything else with ATC.
Do what's wrong?
So after you land, it tells you to taxi to the parking area, which I've done, and now ATC is dead for me. It just says parent menu and exit. There's no other option for ATC.
I'm not sure if that sounds familiar or not. That's a better line. Of course, it is rather dodgy sitting in that particular parking area because if someone spawns in, you'll blow up.
We need a bigger airfield with some large parking spots.
When you go driving, there's always flaws.
What's next?
I'm low on ammo and I've taken a bit of damage, so R2B come in on 0.
Well, we have one resource that is wholly depleted. So the only thing that would bring that back is a 130 or a convoy. But there is only, I think, the one thing that would be in the convoy. Not that makes much difference, but if we wanted to do a convoy, it would be doable. We just need to take out a few more ground unit areas just to make sure it's all clear.
I'm just landing to rearm and to probably repair, but I'll be ready.
Well, there's some of the T50s, T55s just to the north of the river. They need to be cleared out, and some of the BTRs to the northeast.
Okay, I'm probably best suited for the BTRs northeast.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
I'll pull onto the grass to get repaired.
I'm going to go Mark 82s and that'll be it.
Sorry, I was occupied. What's the plan?
Request repair. Copy.
Right, I don't know if I actually transmitted that. Mark 82's ground targets.
Request rearming.
Ground targets? Copy that.
Okay, it's about the right time for a comfort break and I'm repairing, so I'll be back very soon.
Ghetto zebras. My plane is chewed up.
Oh dear. Okay, well, I'm getting repaired and then I'm going to go to the BTR's northeast, but I'm going to take a quick comfort break whilst aircraft is repairing.
Rearming complete.
Dock options again, or is it just blacked out for you?
Say
If you try to talk to Mozdoc, does it show you anything, or is it just parent menu and exit?
I currently have request takeoff, abort takeoff, but that might be because I've just done a rearm. So perhaps just reset it.
Maybe.
Have you rearmed?
I just finished, I'm just throwing on some missiles. Still nothing. Maybe I haven't taxied far enough for it to be happy.
Maybe. You're still on the parking bay, though, aren't you?
Yeah. So I taxied off the runway to here.
Yeah.
Let's go again. Also heads up, your air brakes are still out.
Well, that's the upside of the F-16. The F-16 doesn't care if you have the air brakes out or if they don't.
I mean, you can take off with the air brakes out in this thing. Like, it doesn't care. It's going to thrust, but they'll stay out.
Yeah, well, I've done it. I've taken off with the air brakes out. I've also taken off with the gear up. After landing with the gear up.
Lol.
Stage I 2023. Hey all.
Hello, Steggy. How you doing? How's that Spitfire flying, mate? It looks as though you were enjoying yourself.
I've still got nothing. I think my ATC is dead.
I forgot to turn on steering.
Stage I 2023.
That was close.
Flying great. Did you see me?
I did, sir. I flew alongside you a few times. Yeah, it looked good. It looked as though you were really enjoying yourself. So that was really nice to see.
What we got? Anything specific we're going for, or just anything?
Secondary targets,
Stage
the BTUs to the
2023.
northeast.
Not been
But
flying
Bill
much.
and Ghetto, I think, are primarying the
Yeah, I realised
BTRs.
that we hadn't seen you, and that's a pity. But hopefully you'll be able to get back more to it. I'm going to take off in a minute, but I'm going to let Undead and Axel get going, and then I'm going to take off to hit BTRs in the northeast. That was good. That was Lexor. I'll get it right in a minute. That was Undead. They just went overhead of us, and that's Lexor coming up. Okay, I think I'm clear to take off, so I'll move on to runway and do so.
Be rude not to say hi to those tanks. That landed directly on them and got 0 damage.
Was that the 0% come?
The what?
Did you? Is that the battle damage assessment window where it says damage 0% or what?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't believe that percentage is correct. Because you got at least one smoking, if not destroyed. 2.
I think one blew up. Okay, yeah, that's fair. It's almost like we've been in this.
You take that back. How dare you?
Well, I must say it's nice to see you in such a magnificent aircraft.
I've been called a lot of things in my time, Undead. I've never been called good at anything. Take that back.
That's the perk of this aircraft, it makes you look good. I haven't
Oh,
kept
that's
it on.
fair enough. Yeah, if it's pseudo good, then that's fine.
Yeah, exactly.
I've got a reputation to uphold, goddammit.
So do I. That was weird. I don't think my bombs detonated, but I still got damage on tanks. When did SIG start working on DCS?
I think it's fair to say that when it comes to getting things a bit wonky, I think Economics were a little bit ahead of CNG.
Yeah, but they're fighting back as if their life depends on it. There we go.
Are they all dead?
Negative, I believe there are still some down there. I've only got Mavericks left. I count 4 or 5 burning, but I do believe there's still more the side you're coming in from, that side of the tree line.
Was that one just blowing up or one firing? Oh, they're still active down there, okay.
Yep, I hit one with a Maverick, but there's one west of the burning ones directly in the tree line. I'm trying to scope with the targeting pod to see what else there is.
Out of quarters.
So it's one little hit, that should be okay.
I got a couple of hits down there.
BTRs to northeast, all destroyed.
Nice. Actually, Undead, if you can get sight of the... it's a difficult one to hit with planes. But there's a AAA, Mark Black 18 AAA in the to the east of the ring of BTRs that Bill's just taken out.
Cover that, I'll have a look. I've got 3 Mavericks left, so I should find them in 3.
Just like, keep losing sight of where the field is. Okay, so the ring of BTRs is smoking. There is a green field to the south.
Oh, yeah, I've got eyes on him.
And then there is a brown field that's to the east of the green field. It's in the brown field. It is maybe a third or a quarter of the way along, away down the tree line and in a bit into the brown.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure when I did my first flyby there, I think I just saw a glimpse of him, so I'm gonna roll in now.
Because that AAA messes me up every time it spawns over that way. The convoy.
Found him on there. Alright, coming in for a run.
I'm not seeing that anti-aircraft. Did you say it's in the brown field to the south of the field that has the BTRs that I destroyed, and the field that's south of the BTRs has a diagonal line of trucks. And what are we saying, that the field that the anti-aircraft is in the directly south in a brown field?
No. And that's already got it. Well, he's got it marked on the map. I think he's currently locking it up with his targeting pod.
Oh, that's fine. Okay, I'll see it now. I'll see the marker. Yep. Jolly good. Enjoy, Andy.
A green field dissected by a road. So at the northern edge of the field, on the eastern side, there is a square brown field, and that is the field that has the AAA.
Yeah, copy. I see it on the map now, comfortably. Did that get it?
Yep, it's dead.
Excellent. Nice one.
Okay, well, they're the biggest issue.
I'll say they'll finish all those tanks. I think there's still tanks alive.
Now enjoying myself shooting some trucks.
I'm out of bombs. Yep.
Too bad, I've got 6 on them.
I think there's only one left anyway, so that works.
Yeah, that should be alright. We'll be able to take that out on the fly if it spawns in that area.
I've got one more AGM, so what do I spend it on?
Good question, I know. The mortar unit, if it's still active, on the road to the south of the airfield, near the bridge.
Well, I mean, if it's a mortar, I could probably take it out with guns like the AA.
Yeah, I was going to say that a Maverick is probably a little bit excessive for 2 blokes at Pringles Tube and a grenade, but, you know.
It's on the same road as the bridge?
Yeah, it's just before the slope of the bridge on the eastern side.
to spot one fucking water team of an F-16.
Yeah, show me back.
49, ammo expended, RTB.
Inbound 26.
Copy, I'll come in on 08.
I've got a couple AK units, but I'm not seeing a mortar team. But again, probably hard to spot.
The AK units are on the western side. The mortar team is actually on the road, on the eastern side.
Before I land, I'll pop over there and take a look and see if I can see that they're still there. Because I know where you mean, I know where they should be if they're still there.
Waved up landing going around.
I'm not seeing the mortar unit.
It might have already been destroyed, I don't know.
Going in for a second look. Yeah, I'm seeing some black smudges on the ground in the right location.
Mazda, request landing.
Okay, Mazda stopped talking to me, so I'm just going to hop in and land. I'm pretty much short fine line.
Maybe can't process 2 inbounds at once.
Maybe, I don't know.
Because I'm on finals as well, so maybe because I clicked inbound and blocked it from you.
AJ faded.
God damn it, I was on such a good fine.
Mazda, request landing. Mazda, request landing.
You're about supposed to come in behind me.
What?
You're about supposed to follow me in.
I didn't know what happened, it just told me to like pull off, so I pulled off. I wasn't understanding why it wanted me to pull off. I didn't hear that you jumped in front of me.
No, I said I was on short finals, so It was literally just pull a left and land.
Right, see, I didn't get that, so I didn't realise you were in front of me.
Actually, that's right.
Undead, are you for landing?
I'm trying to, I'm going to come around.
Cover that.
I'm going to kick over to Pine so that I'm ready for it.
Okay, 49408. 49, pulling off runway to the south. I'll pull on to the grass for repair and rearm.
Request repair. Copy. Request refueling. Request rearming. Copy. Refueling complete.
Stage I 2023. I missed that landing. Did you get it down on its wheels?
I did, sir. Yeah, that was actually an okay landing. I'm alright with that. Just pulling off to get repaired after picking up some damage when I was shooting at BTRs, and get rearmed. I think we're going to have a convoy, an incoming supply convoy. So I'm going to stay with the Spit because I don't know if you're aware, but the incoming supply convoy can now be attacked by bomber and enemy bomber and fighter. Well, escort, fighter escort. So I'll stick with a Spit because if a bomber and a 109 or more turn up, the Spit is more suited to that for me.
Stage I 2023. Do we have any new flyers?
I believe we have, not tonight, but we have had a few new pilots come in. That was nice and close, Chief. Yeah, by the way, Steg, something that I realised, because I don't know if you remember, but my landings just got worse and worse, and I realised like a couple of weeks ago the reason it got worse and worse is because I was actually landing faster and faster. So instead of like landing at a proper speed, I was coming in at about 120, which is going to mean that a bounce takes you up higher. So now I try to land more in the region of like just above takeoff speed. I'm talking about somewhere between 80 and 100. That actually has been working a lot better for me.
Stage I 2023. Cool.
By the way, another thing, Steg, you might not realise, I have also adjusted my rudder curves. I've made my rudder curves less aggressive and with a slight curl to them, so that there's a slight flat bit in the middle. That allows me to use the rudder when I'm going to hit ground units. I can use the rudder just to sort of line myself up a little bit, and it doesn't throw it all over the place. So I could recommend that for your Spitfire. I think I did similar for other aircraft as well, but I recommend that certainly for the Spitfire. I'll put my curve up in a sec. Hold on.
Alright. Ready when everyone else is.
I'm ready.
Alex 1 AVI. Hi Bill.
Hello, Alex.
Ready.
Alex 1 AVI. What's the password to the server? Sorry.
Hi,
Stage
Alex.
I
No, what?
2023.
Type.
1 minute, I will take a pic.
Okay, Steg. Alex, if you type exclamation mark DCS into this chat, it will give you the information to go and get that.
Stream elements. At Alex 1 AVI, we fly on the Lagland server. Join the Discord for server details and more information about the mission.
So Steg,
Alex
let me
1
know when you're
AVI.
ready.
Cool.
You need to actually leave this and talk to Laxor, but then you won't be able to take a picture.
Right, are we good for calling convoy and everyone rearmed and everything?
Stage I 2020.
Okay, great.
Got it.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm now rearmed. I was on my control screen, so I couldn't respond immediately. But yeah, I'm rearmed, repaired, ready to go in a Spitfire.
Okay. I'll get in the air then. Let's do it.
Okay, well I'll get airborne as well.
Yep. Are you in the bay or on the airstrip?
I'm on the grass just south of the. You've just gone over me. Just south of the runway on the grass.
Okay. Oh yeah, I see. Since you're just shy of powering up, I will. Are you powering up now? And I'll call it.
Copy that.
Alex 1 AVI. Where do I find the password in the Discord?
Right. We're going to slap bang between where the T-50s were and the column of Kamaz to the north.
Alex, can I suggest you go to Laxor Stream,
Still up, so
Laxor Borisella case, just type LAXXOR, to find him in
I'll leave that to one of you
Twitch,
two. I'm more
and he can guide you much better than I
active
can.
infantry and vehicle.
I've got rockets on, so probably leave this bit, and probably use the most accurate.
I got on the infantry rockets as well.
I meant to say 49 airborne on my way.
Yeah, I'll be late to the party, I'm just figuring something out. I'm feeling a little bit weird.
Oh, good, no worries. See if I can hit the that last tank with the 30 mil. Hopefully it's been damaged enough and it's not actually going to fire back. Oh, I can see it's...
I don't see not considering it's red.
Yeah, so it's probably just going to be... It's like in that disabled state. Convoy below me.
Copy, I got eyes on the convoy.
I'm going to extend just to take out... Oh, no, they are light.
We lost two of the convoy. Red smoke.
That tank is at 89%. I think it is now disabled. It was not before.
Okay, come again.
July 2023. Moving targets.
Well, the convoy you're seeing are ours. They're coming into supply, but they are under attack, and our job is now to protect them. I can't see. Oh, there they are. Didn't get any of them though.
New ground assault. Second red smoke on me.
Copy.
The truck is still...
Oh, cracker, I didn't just shoot one of our trucks, did I? I didn't just shoot one of ours, did I?
I'm not sure.
There's only one vehicle and I thought it was a mobile, gun.
I think maybe there was one straggler that had been damaged, so it was speed limited, but I don't know if you hit it.
I hit something. It's smoking now. I don't know what it was. didn't recognise the name it gave, you know, to say that I'd hit it.
The majority of the convoys still going.
Yeah, I see them.
Stitch 2023.
Out 1 BTR, 2 trucks.
Yes, it did look like a pickup, but I think it was a vehicle with a gun on the back. I'm a bit worried. Yeah, if it was a vehicle with a gun on the back, then it was an enemy, so that's okay.
Yeah, spawn hasn't spawned this time. Although it may.
Yeah, I thought that earlier on. So those trucks down there kicking up the dust, that's our supply
The
convoy
speed that it's going, I don't think but there's more chance of more spawning.
At least they found a road.
Well, they found it, they're just not using it.
To be fair, they decided to plant trees in the middle of the road, so I guess it's the next best thing.
But you can't have everything.
Clearly.
Looks like there was an exception on the server, so I think maybe the air element didn't spawn. No, there wasn't an error. I mean, no, there wasn't an error at all. Not an error. And, no error. Okay, there wasn't actually an error on the server, so perhaps we just not rolling the right numbers to trigger it.
I'm seeing stuff happening down there, but is that just like decoy?
What, the white light?
Flares. Flares or something from a chopper.
Hang on, I'm not catching what you're saying.
I saw things coming out. I'm seeing them coming. No, it's alright. It's from the chopper. It's from one of our choppers.
Right, yeah, that's undead flare.
Green smoke.
And this is where I turned rogue and blew up the entire convoy.
Feel free if you want to, because then we can call another one and see if the air spawn element.
I've been red all the time.
Well, that was very fortuitous because they just got the new supplies in at 2:30.
Moderately successful evening, right?
Yeah, likewise. It's been good. Been very good. Having said that, my engine is now failing, I think. Near the airfield, so I'm going to be on short finals for emergency landing. 08.
Roger.
Engine just quit, gliding. It's a bit like space shuttle. This is, you know, you got one chance. You glide in, and you got one chance. Good enough.
It looked alright.
That was a bit messy, but under the circumstances, I'm okay with it. I am to the north edge. I'm still on the runway slightly, but I am on the sort of what you might call the hard shoulder.
Are you observing 2:30 or are you carrying on?
I will probably observe 2:30 because I had a very late night again last night, and it's just catching up on me. So, and I know that I won't finish flying and then go to bed. That doesn't happen, does it? So, but I'm going to try and get up there as soon as I can.
Okay, that's fair enough.
But I hope you guys are okay to carry on and get more success. It was a very nice night tonight, I must say. I've flown only 2 aircraft. I've only flown the Spit and briefly the LA-7, but it's been good, and I had some success gun-wise with the LA-7, so that was nice. And it was a good evening all around, I think. So catch you next Friday, I'm hoping.
Yeah.
Okay, well, good night, everybody. I'll wait in case anyone wants to ping me back a good night, and I'll catch you next Friday.
Alright, and yeah, take care. That's good for... Thanks for running the server as usual.
Sky 2023.
Most welcome. Yeah, bye, Steggy. Take care, mate. Bye-bye.
Oh, your mic got out a bit there, is it?
Yeah, I don't know what I said. I was probably just saying, like, server-wise, welcome. So, I'll say goodnight then. Good night, everybody. Take care. Catch you Friday next week. TTFN.
Alright, take care.
Bye-bye, Mel.
Yeah, bye, Chief. Well, that was a pretty nice evening, I would say. Quite successful in various ways. No DCS crashes. Well, not for me. I don't think Lexia had a DCS crash. He had a couple last night. I don't think he had any DCS crashes tonight. That's been generally good. We've worked together as well, which is also really good, always, for our convoy. It's been good. We'll fly next on Friday. On Friday next we'll be flying, and hopefully get in a bit earlier, but chances are it'll be in the region of midnight UK time. Okay, thanks for being there, thanks for watching, take care, TTFN.